Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you all?
Ma'am, I am fine, ma'am. What
We are
about you,
fine,
ma'am? About you.
Can I start chatting to Shamali?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you this evening?
Ma'am, I am fine. How are you?
I'm well, my sweetheart. Tell me, can I ask you, what do you think is more important, marks or personality?
Personality.
Fantastic, fantastic. And Shamali, also tell me, what are your strengths and weaknesses?
My strength and weaknesses. Okay, my strength
Yes.
is that I am a positive person. Like I can go through a lot of things, but I still can be positive at the end of the day. And for negative thing, I get demotivated easily. Like I just want something. If I don't get it, so I will get demotivated easily.
Fantastic. I love your answers. I'll get back to you in just a bit. I want to ask Gautam, how are you? I think you're muted. Gautam? Gautam?
Am I audible, ma'am?
Ah, there, I can hear you now. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Okay. I wanted to ask you, what do you think is more important, marks or personality?
Ma'am, I think both of them are important because marks decide your career and your personality decide how the kind of person you are, like when you interact and how you behave.
Well
Both are
done. That's very well said. I love your train of thought. And then secondly, what do you think are your strengths and your weaknesses?
Ma'am, I have plenty of weaknesses, but talking about my strengths, I think I love socializing people, so I make a lot of connections. So that's a strength, I guess, and I behave like a creative person sometimes. Otherwise, I'm extraordinarily stupid. So I think that's the strength.
You seem to be muted.
I am unmuted, ma'am. I'm audible, right? Am I audible now?
I can hear you.
Okay. So I'm talking about strengths and weaknesses. I love socializing. So that's a strength. I behave like a creative person sometimes, and I love science. So that gives an impression to people that I'm smart. So although I'm not, but that also could be considered as a strength. And other, like, I keep myself busy, so that helps me learn a lot of skills. So that's also a strength. Like I am comfortable staying busy for all day. So that's a strength, I guess.
I love that you know that about yourself. I'll chat to you in just a bit. Can I chat to Navya?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Navya. How are you?
I'm very well, ma'am. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. Thank you. What do you think are more important, marks or personality?
Ma'am, I think marks. I mean personality, because like everyone says that marks is not really it can't really judge a person, and if we get to know the person more, we will be able to get to know them better.
That's very well said. That is very well said. And what are your strengths and your weaknesses, Navya?
Ma'am, I think I don't know my strength and weaknesses till now. I'm really sorry.
What are you really good at?
I'm really good at designing and programming. These are I really like to do those. as I'm really interested in computers, so I research about them a lot. So because I'm a child now, so I have a opinion that what can I learn more.
I love that. So that could be a strength. You're inquisitive. You like to learn more. That's a strength. And a weakness, what don't you like? What are you not good at?
I guess I'm not really good in time management because I always keep the last thing till the end. So maybe that.
So there you've got a strength. You like to learn more. And you weaknesses, time management. There you've got it. I love that. I will chat to you in just a bit. I would love to chat to Ritika.
Hi, ma'am.
How are you this evening, Ritika?
I'm good. What's about you?
I'm also really well, and I'm happy to speak with you. Tell me, what do you think is more important, marks or personality?
I think personality is good than marks.
And then marks. And what are your strengths and your weaknesses, sweetheart?
Yeah, my strength is problem solving, or I can dance well. And
And a
weakness
weakness?
that I can trust anyone easily.
Is that okay? Fantastic. I love that. I want to go back to Shamali, and I want to ask you if you can tell me a little bit about your hometown.
Like my hometown, okay. So my
Yes, where you
hometown,
live.
okay. My hometown is Prayagraj, and lately it's called Allahabad. Now it's being named as Prayagraj, and it is like a full of heritage because there's a three rivers meeting each other at one point named as Sangam, and mostly it has a lot of heritage because one Mughal emperor named Khusru build a samadhi or buried his wife in the in in the Khusru Bagh. It's mostly the place where a samadhi built was named as Khusru Bagh, and it is mostly famous for the Sangam, the river meet, and there's a fair every 12 years that is called Mahakumbh over here. So it's very famous for it. And every year we have Kumbh, but the Mahakumbh is held at every 12 years. So it's famous for it. And thousands of people came over here and have a bath in those three rivers. So it's a good place for the heritage and all.
Thank you for sharing that with me. Tell me, Shamali, what do you think is the importance of English communication? Do you think it's important?
Yes, it is. Because sometimes most of the people don't know any other language than English. Because English is the world language. Everyone knows the most common language we use in world. So we used to I met a people who don't know Hindi. So I have to communicate with him or English. So it is very important to learn English
Thank
or know
you
how
so
to
much.
communicate with other.
Thank you so much for
Thank
sharing
you.
that with me, Shamali. Sonny, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you this evening?
Ma'am, it's what's fine.
Thank you. Tell me, what is the importance of, what do you think is more important, marks or personality for you?
I think personality is better than marks because personality may present our image, present our graphics, and we completely, totally depend on our personality. So, first impression is the last impression types we have to show the personality.
I love your answer. I absolutely love that. Tell me, what are your strengths and your weaknesses, Sonny?
My strength is my confidence, but my weakness is also my confidence. But due to confidence, when I'm agree to do this work and I can do this work, this is my overconfidence. So my overconfidence is my weakness.
I really love that you know that about yourself. And I will chat to you in just a bit. Can I speak to Ambika?
Hello, ma'am.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you, ma'am?
Well, tell me, did I pronounce your name correctly? How do I pronounce it?
Ambika.
Ambika, I've got it.
Ambika Rai.
Fantastic. It's such a
Yeah.
beautiful name. Tell me, what is more important to you, marks or personality?
I think both marks and personality.
Fantastic.
Because in some exams, if you have not good, then there will be no written exam. We have to just shortlist it on the basis of
Okay,
marks.
fantastic, Ambi.
That's why marks is also important. And personality is also important. Yes, personality is also required for any interaction, for any for first impression, all these things. Personality is also important.
What are your strengths?
For oral,
Yes, my sweet.
so for oral examination also, personality is also important. There's some marks. There is some marks for personal test. Yes.
Thank you for sharing that. What do you think are your strengths and your weaknesses, Ambika?
Yeah, my strengths are I am a hardworking person and I am dedicated towards my work. I love to study and I love to know new things. And my weakness is my family and my son.
Thank you so much for sharing all of that with me, Ambika. Thank you. Prakitri,
Yes,
how are you, my angel?
ma'am, can you pardon? Actually, my voice was breaking.
Tell me, what is more important, marks or personality to you?
Ma'am, I think both are important because marks sometimes decide our personality. Like in India, we have board exams. So in that, or like 12th exams, any exam. So that decides our personality sometimes because like my father gave a UPSC exam, he passed. So it decided his personality because if his marks mattered in that case.
Well done, well done. And what are your strengths and your weaknesses?
Ma'am, I think that my strengths are that I'm very creative because I'm creative and my teacher always selects me in like any activity or assembly or like any skit or something like in my school.
Thank you so much for sharing that with me, Prakitri. Shravan,
Ma'am,
are
my
you
name is
there?
Prakriti.
Please pronounce it for me, my angel.
Ma'am, my name is Prakriti.
Prakriti. Fantastic. Thank you for sharing that with me, and I'll remember that, Prakriti.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Shravan, are you there?
Good evening, ma'am.
How do I pronounce your name?
Shravan, ma'am.
Shravan. Thank you. How are you this evening?
Ma'am, I am good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Tell me, what is more important, marks or personality?
Ma'am, personality is more important, but ma'am, in India, ma'am, your personality is judged by your marks. So, ma'am.
Very well said. I love that.
Yes.
And what are your strengths and your weaknesses, Shravan?
Ma'am, my strengths are I believe in God, and I'm very much dedicated to my dream, and I can do anything for that. Ma'am, I can leave all my distractions for with that. So my strength is that, and I believe in God. So ma'am, any situation which comes, I can handle that. Ma'am.
Thank you for sharing that, Shravan. Any weaknesses?
Ma'am, my weakness is, ma'am, my weakness is, ma'am, ma'am, I don't know, ma'am, my weakness.
Are you shy?
Yes, ma'am, I don't know, ma'am, because ma'am, every weakness that comes in my way gets off as soon as I know that. So, ma'am.
That's fantastic. I think you might be a little shy, so we could take that as a bit of a weakness, something for you to work on.
What, ma'am?
You could be a little shy, so that could be a weakness. Could be something for you to work on.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Shravan. I really love your answers. Can I speak to Veena? Hi, Veena, are you there?
Good evening.
How are you this evening, Veena?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, my angel. Tell me, what is more important to you, marks or personality?
Both are more important. Like when you are going for a job, first the marks counts and then the personality comes.
Fantastic. And what is your strength and your weaknesses, Veena?
My strength is my personality and my weakness is my anger.
Thank you so much for sharing that with me, Veena. Navya, tell me
Yes, ma'am.
a little bit more. Are you there? Tell me a little bit more about your hometown.
Ma'am, my hometown is situated in Nepal, Kathmandu, and it's really beautiful over there, especially during winters. The real cold is described over there. My mom lived there over there, so we visit Kathmandu every summer and sometimes during winter. And over there, the hot food like noodles over there are really famous as tourists come there a lot, and over there flowers are extremely beautiful for tourists.
That is so beautiful. Tell me, what is the importance of English communications, Navya?
Ma'am, I guess whenever we go for something like whenever we speak to someone in English, like in an interview or in a contest or in a debate or something like that, if we speak in English, it may seem like professionalism, because if we speak in our language, it may seem lightly, but if we speak in English, it may seem that we are really serious and we know that what we know. So I guess that's more important.
Thank you, Navya. Thank you. Gautam, can you tell me a little bit about your hometown? Gautam, I think you're muted, my angel.
Ma'am, I am audible right now, right?
Yes, I can hear you.
I live in Lucknow, ma'am. It's called the city of Nawabs. Actually, the best part about Lucknow is its cuisine. Like, it has a very rich cuisine. It's traditional. It has a lot of non-vegetarian. Old Lucknow and New Lucknow. New Lucknow is more like a developed town because it's capital of Uttar Pradesh, and Old Lucknow it's some people say it's ridiculous, but I think it's amazing because, ma'am, if I speak about my locality, like I live in Old Lucknow, like where will you find so much of entertainment? Like there are monkeys moving on people's terrace, and there are people fighting and shouting all around. There are kids doing weird stuff. Like Old Lucknow is an interesting place, and New Lucknow is more like a developed place, so you get the taste of both the kind of towns at Lucknow. So it's a mixture. Actually, ma'am, it's an amazing town. There's a
Thank you
lot
for
of stuff
sharing
to
that
go
with
over.
me. Tell me, what is the importance of English communication skills to you, Gautam?
Ma'am, English is important because nowadays it's more like a universal language, and of course, if we speak of India, English is more like a class now. Not even now, since Britishers came here, English is considered more like a class. Like if you can speak in English, that's considered something.
He's having network issue. We can.
It's okay.
Harshita is left.
Arshita?
And Anveshi. 3 people. Yeah.
Okay. Arshita,
Hello, Samantha. Good evening.
how are you?
Fine. How are you?
I am very well, thank you for asking me. What is more important to you, marks or personality, Arshita?
Well, I think both marks and personality plays a great role in our life. But yes, I think that personality has a much greater role because good marks can surely assign our place in a good institution. But it's always a
Okay.
personality that defines our long-term success.
That is really
So
well said,
personality is more
Harshita.
important. But thank you.
What are your strengths and your weaknesses, Harshita?
Well, my strength is that I'm a very confident girl. I am very dedicated towards my dream and I don't give up easily. Like I never give up. I am a sort of person that believes that life is very unpredictable and I don't have problem with that because if life closes one door, it always opens the other one. We just have to look for it. And my
Thank you
weaknesses are
so
that sometimes I
much.
get really and my weaknesses are that sometimes I get really tense and my mood swings. Like I'm angry a little bit, not too much, but a little bit.
Thank you for sharing that with us, Harshita.
Thank you.
Orush? Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Orush,
Yes,
how are
ma'am.
you?
I'm fine, ma'am. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. What is more important to you, marks or personality?
Marks, personality, and marks to both.
Okay. What are your strengths and your weaknesses, Arush?
My weakness is my handwriting because my handwriting is very bad. And my strength is my strength is my hard work.
Oh, I love that, Arush. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you, ma'am.
Samika, thank you. Samika, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you this evening?
Yeah, I'm fine, but today I just have a slightly fever, so.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Tell me, what is more important to you, marks or personality?
Ma'am, it's both are important because sometimes our marks describe our personality too.
I love that. I love that. Tell me, what are your strengths and your weaknesses, Samika?
Yes, ma'am. My strengths are I have my goals and my hard work, and also my mother is my strength. She always just tell me to do these things to make me confident on everything. So that's my strength, and my weakness are I just don't have my patience to do anything, and a little becoming a madness type.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Samika. Sonny, are you there?
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Sonny,
Yes.
do you mind telling us a little bit about your hometown?
I am live in Satna, and it is situated in MP, Madhya Pradesh. And there is a famous Ma Shada temple located in Mayor, and it is very popular religious site. The temple is situated at the top of Trikota. A ropeway has been designed for a pilgrim who are unable to make the climb, and mayor also mayor there this is a very religious temple, and people visit there and very what we say that a high top mountain situated this temple, and so many people come and reach there. And there is one more temple are also situated, that a Venkatesh temple, and this is also a very famous and very religious temple in our city.
Thank you. What is the importance of English communication skills, do you think?
Ma'am, English is very important because English, when we go in any outside or any outside area, so we have to not talk in Hindi, and we have to talk English because English make our more attractive. So English is very important for us.
Thank you for sharing that with us. Arush, are you there? Arush,
Yes, ma'am.
tell me a little bit about your hometown, Arush.
My hometown is Kolkata in West Bengal. Like it is in the like, it is a very beautiful place. Over there are lots of things available. There are lots of parks like Eco Park, Nico Park. The Nico Park is the water park. Like over there are waterfalls and there are water slides. You can just slide through down like it. Like one slide, it is a bit higher. And there are beautiful gardens over there also. And shopping malls also like City Center 1, 2, Money Square, international hotels also.
You love
And
staying
neat
there?
and clean city. It is a neat and clean city and very greenery.
Thank you. And what is the importance of English communication skills, Arush?
English communication skills, like if you do these classes or if you read, so if you go to any other country, like outside country, like some countries have their own language. Lots of countries, like for Italy, it has his own language. Italian, Spanish is of Spain. So lots of countries have their own yeah, languages. So if you do communication, so you can learn all the languages, like all the 200 languages.
Thank you, Arush.
Thank you, ma'am.
Anveshi,
Good evening, ma'am.
can you tell me a little bit about your hometown?
Yes, ma'am, sure. My hometown is Buxar, and it's a very beautiful place. So it's famous because of there was a sage, Vishwamitra. He taught Ram over there, so that's why it's famous. And it's also famous. Yeah, it's also famous because there's our god Ram. So he killed a demon named Tarika. That's why it's famous.
Thank you. And what is the importance of English communication skills, Anveshi?
Yeah, ma'am. So there are many importance of English communication skills. For example, if you go to some other country, if you don't know English, then actually English is a global language all across the globe. We speak English most commonly. But if you don't know English, then how will you communicate with others? You simply like if you don't know English, you have to translate some sentences from Google Translate and then ask them about. So that will be very difficult. That's why we need to know English to communicate better with other people.
Thank you so much for sharing that with me. Thank you. Veena,
Yes, ma'am.
can you tell me a little bit about your hometown?
My hometown is Jamshedpur, and it's a very beautiful place. And it is also known as Steel City because Telco and Tisco, there are plants over there. And there are lots of mountain and river there.
Thank you. And tell me, what is the importance of English communication skills for you?
And nowadays, English is like a global language. And being a teacher in a private sector, if you don't know how to communicate in English, then your knowledge, like you're zero in your teaching. So this is the if you can communicate in English, then you are the best teacher in the school. And if you can't communicate in English, then you're the worst teacher in the school. So
Fantastic. Thank you, Veena. Samika,
Yes, ma'am.
do you mind telling us a little bit about your hometown?
Oh, yeah, ma'am. I was sorry, ma'am. I was born and grown up in Barampur, and I'm living in Barampur too. And it's in Odisha, and Barampur is also known as Silk City because Uh, Baharampur is well known for its intricately that designed silk sarees and handloom cloths. That's one I want to say.
What is the importance of English skills, English communication skills, Samika?
Yes, ma'am. English communication is very important because if we have to go abroad or we have to go for foreign for our studies or our company work, so we need to know English, as English is is the communication language which in the worldwide we use it, so it's very important. And whether we go anywhere, if you don't know their language, if you will speak in English, then also they can understand because they too know that English.
Thank you, Samika.
Welcome, ma'am.
Shaban,
Yes, ma'am.
have I asked you to tell us a little bit about your hometown?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I am from Allahabad, and it is now known as Prayagraj, and it is also known as Sangam city because, ma'am, three rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, and Saraswati meet, and it is a very pilgrimage site and very much heritage and spiritual. Ma'am, it is known basically for the Sangam, and ma'am, in the Ganga, ma'am, it is said that if you go and bathe, all your sins will be washed away. So, ma'am, at Prayagraj, ma'am, Kumbh Mela is a fair which is held in every 12 years, and ma'am, very much many religion, ma'am, uh, many many people come from foreign to, ma'am, come and bathe in Sangam, ma'am. That's
Do you love staying there, Shaban?
and what?
Do you love staying in your hometown? Do you love living there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I want to go out because, ma'am, there are no, ma'am, good coachings in Allahabad. So,
Thank you, Shaban. What is the importance of English communication skills, do you think?
English is very important, ma'am. Like I am talking to you because of this language. I can communicate to you and many other people and love and learn a lot of things. And ma'am, in India, it is the language of educated people. If you know English, you are very well educated and you have a good personality. Ma'am, that's why.
Thank you so much, Shaban. I really love that you said that. Thank you. Veena,
Yes, ma'am.
have I asked you to tell us about your hometown?
Yes, ma'am. You have asked me.
I have
So
asked
Samantha, I think we
you.
are out of time now.
Yes.
Okay, so we are out of time now. So what we do at the
Thank you,
very
guys.
end is we take a vote from each other, all the participants, who was the best speaker today. So please, everyone, write in the chat box one name which you like the most, so that we can decide the winner in a minute. Okay, we are getting the names now in the chat box. Okay, Sharmili 3. Everyone else please write Sharmili 4. Okay, I guess today's winner is Sharmili. So congratulations, Sharmili.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Well done,
Thank you, Samantha.
Shamali. So proud. I'm proud of you all, and Shamali, congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.
You guys can all leave. Have a good evening.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye, mom.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Bye, ma'am.